My secret is that I'm straight, but I've been with a woman multiple times. I just wanted to
So then why do you identify as
realize
straight instead of bisexual?
because that was when I was young, but when I got older, that was something that I was not interested in more men, and I also, ended up getting married.
Okay, you ever told your husband?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Then ain't a secret.
Yeah, it's not. He never tried to have a threesome.
Yeah, I done that before also.
Oh my God. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with just saying, I like who I like?
Like who I like.
Yeah.
Well, I like men. I don't know if I can
Okay.
say this on the radio, but I'm strictly Dixie.
You can say it.
How old are
That's
you?
it.
Yeah, because she said that phrase. That's
I
all.
am 50.
Okay.
How old?
I am 50.
50.
Would you do
Okay.
it again?
I don't listen, but I'm 50. No. My secret is that I'm straight, but
Is it a religious reason why you stopped doing it, or it just got over it? It wasn't, you passed the thrill.
yeah, got over it. I kind of got over that.
Was you eating coochie?
Oh, what? Might as well say yeah.
Okay, I know that's right.
Yeah.
It
Doing it all, yeah.
it don't taste that good. Do it.
Say that again?
I said it don't taste that good. Do it.
No.
No.
It don't taste like water?
Hell no.
Yeah. See what we gotta deal with.
I think you stop it. You love it.
Yeah. All that is sweet, my sweet, this, that's a lot.
Is it a religious reason why you stopped doing it, or it just?
Nobody squirted on you?
Ah man.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm looking at the things you're not supposed to say on air.
I throw up everywhere. No.
I feel like you might have got a couple more in you.
No more, cause I done got saved and everything. No, I can't go down there. I don't even desire to for real.
Okay, all right, that's fair. You did it, get past it, different phase of life.
Gay Magazine provided content from Way Up with Angela Yee. It is a lady who says that she is straight, but she has had sex with multiple women. So this woman said that her secret is that she is straight, which means she identifies as a heterosexual woman, but she has slept with multiple women. Well, first of all, she's contradicting herself and she's in deep denial. I also sense that she has internalized homophobia and biphobia. For one, she says, my secret. So why does it have to be a secret about you being involved with women in your past? Why is it a secret? So that lets me know that she harbored guilt and shame for being involved with women sexually. I don't hear anything about her saying necessarily that she had like relationships with women in the sense of dating them or seeing being with the woman as relationship potential, which would lead to marriage. And the reason why is because she says that she married a man. So her intention was to marry a man and not to marry a woman. And this is a huge issue because women like her who think like her, and specifically her, since she wants to go on the show, to Angela Yee's show, and tell her secret to the world, she has suppressed herself for a long time because she says she's 50 years old. That's a long time to suppress yourself. And she's married to a man. She said that she let her husband know that she was sexually involved with women in her past, which led to her husband asking for a threesome, and she engaged in the threesome. I imagine something transpired to where it didn't work out for her and her husband, more than likely her husband probably got upset about her desire to be with women sexually, because most men are not able to really handle seeing two women involve themselves sexually when it involves matters of the heart. So she has a husband. This is not just some man, some random guy that she does a threesome with. She invited a third party in her marriage, and it was consensual between her and her husband. But men who are married to women, they're very territorial. And if he's married to her, more than likely he loves her. Now, of course, there's always exceptions. He could have married her for any other reasons outside of loving his wife. But let's just say, hypothetically, he married this woman because he loves her. So she tells him, hey, I used to have sex with women. First of all, like, you kind of want to understand what was her intention for letting her husband know. And then you also want to kind of know, when did she tell him? Did she tell him this information before they got married, or did she tell him after they got married? All of that kind of impacts the relationship. But more than likely, something transpired where it ended, where they stopped having these threesomes, because she said that she doesn't do it anymore. And she says it's out of her system or whatever. That's what they usually like to say, as if they are completely delivered from their bisexual urges for women. And I hate that people lie about their sexuality, because for one, you're lying to yourself, and then you want to get on a broadcast show like Angela Yee, and then it gets spread out and it goes viral. So now everybody else is exposed to your lie. Because if you are a woman and you were sexually involved with women, you like women. You are not straight. You are not heterosexual. And you don't have to have sex with women if you're a woman. If you're straight, there's no point of you doing that. Like, I know that there are heterosexual women who want to explore their sexuality. They're curious. That happens. But they only do it literally one time. And they realize that's not for me. It's kind of like anything in life. You may be curious about trying something, and then you try it, and then you're like, okay, that's not for me. That's just self-exploration. Really, there's nothing wrong with that. But my issue is with this situation with her. She says she's been involved sexually with multiple women. So that lets me know that this woman likes being with women sexually. She is not straight. She is not curious. She is not a heterosexual woman. And she's lying about it by saying she's straight. And then she says that she only likes men and she married a man. Well, that's because she chose to marry a man. And they were asking her, some pretty personal questions, and they can do that because she wants to tell her business on their show. So why not? Why not ask the real questions? And the questions they asked her was, why did you stop being with women? Why don't you just call yourself bisexual? Or what is keeping you from saying that, hey, I just like women and I like men? And then they asked her, did she stop being involved with women for religious reasons? So she contradicted herself again, because at first she said, oh, I just stopped doing it. I was young. And that's another lame excuse and another lie when they say, oh, I just did it because I was young. No, being young or being being young or old has nothing to do with your sexual orientation. Your sexual orientation is fixed. It stays with you forever. It does not stop. It does not start. It does not fluctuate. And that's the thing with people deceiving themselves and deceiving other people about sexuality and sexual orientation. It's not something you turn on and off. It's there. If it was not there, then she would have never continued in having sexual relations with women. So she obviously enjoyed it. Let me tell you, you cannot, as a woman, have sex with a woman multiple times and not enjoy it. You have to be gay or bisexual to do it because it's natural for you. So for her to later on say, oh, I didn't like it, like they asked her a personal question about what she liked to do sexually. And to keep it PG-13, she admitted that she used to engage in cunnilingus with women. So you can't do that repeatedly and not enjoy it, because who's forcing you to do that anyway? Like, so what? You were young. You're still a grown woman. Nobody is making you get in bed with a woman. So you can't say, oh, she forced me, or, oh, it was against my will, or I was just randomly doing stuff because I was young. No, you did it because you wanted to do it, because you enjoyed it. She is ashamed of being a same-sex attracted person. Bottom line. And she thinks that because she's married to a man, she can just erase her past and act like it just didn't exist. But it's there and it's always going to exist. And more than likely, she has a husband who does not support her in being a same-sex attracted woman. So that's what I mean by when I say something did not transpire well, because they all of a sudden stop having threesomes. A lot of men can't handle seeing their woman involved with another woman because they become jealous, envious, they become very insecure, and ultimately they are afraid that they're not able to sexually please their woman. And the thought of another woman being able to sexually please their woman better than he can, that is the ultimate deal breaker. A lot of men, yeah, they like to get involved with these threesomes with these bisexual women, but they do it only because they like to be pleased by the women sexually and also egotistically. They love to see women just cater and just do all of these services to a man. It makes him feel like he's the man. It's a very selfish act. But once this man sees that his woman is really into women, or they're really doing a sexual act that he is not able to physically perform and get his woman to a point of ecstasy, that's when the man no longer wants to be involved. And he'll stop his woman from being with other women, and there's no more threesomes. But that doesn't mean that that man is not cheating on you. He's probably still involved with other women sexually, and the wife probably knows, but she just deals with it because she is so concerned about being single or being viewed as a lesbian or a bisexual woman. She'll put up with a man. He can do whatever he wants to her, and she'll deal with it, just all in the name of saying, hey, I'm a straight woman, I'm a heterosexual woman. A lot of these marriages are shams, and it's a disgrace when women like her speak so poorly about same-sex attracted women. She's making it out to be like it's a dirty thing, like dirty in the sense of perversion. She said it's not enjoyable. I'm just paraphrasing, because she says she didn't like it. She didn't enjoy it. I don't believe her. I believe she's a liar. and she claims that she'll never go back to it again. And then she admitted that it is for religious reasons. So she contradicted herself, because when she was asked, did you stop being involved with women sexually for religious reasons? She didn't say initially, yes, I stopped being involved with women for religious reasons. She said, oh no, I just stopped. I just didn't want to do it no more. And she said, I knew that I like men. That was her reason. But then later on, she finally admits, I stopped sleeping with women for religious reasons. People, let me explain something to you. Your sexual attraction to the same sex does not stop because of an external reason. You don't stop liking the same sex. You don't stop being attracted to the same sex. You don't stop having a desire, a sexual urge, and a desire for being with the same sex just because of religious reasons. Your religion has nothing to do with your sexual orientation. Your sexual desires, your sexual attractions to the same sex is part of sexual orientation. Sexual orientation is multifaceted. It is sexual, but it's also mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's physical. It is multifaceted, and you can't just deny. You can lie about it, but you can't deny it because it's there. It's going to come up. You can repress it. You can act like it's not happening, but clearly this woman is not a straight woman. And I do not like that she is presenting this information. She could have just kept it to herself, honestly, but she couldn't keep it to herself. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she still is craving to be with a woman sexually. She is. So she's got to suppress it. She's in this sham of a marriage with a man who she says that, oh, well, I just stopped having threesomes. No, more than likely he stopped it because he got angry with her. She is not a straight woman. And until she realizes it and accepts it, she's going to be miserable forever. And it will be her own fault because she chooses to live a life of propaganda. She chooses to live a facade. And women like her, they need a spiritual cleansing. They need therapy. They need a life coach. And it has to be someone who is supportive of the LGBTQIA plus community. Because you don't want to go to people who will oppose you and who are interested in changing your mind about same-sex attraction. Meaning they want to make sure that you believe that being a heterosexual is the original design and it's the only way to go. She needs affirming LGBTQ plus therapy, and she needs an affirming life coach, and she needs spiritual cleansing. That's all I have for now. I am Giselle Wallace, lesbian life coach and author. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share the video. Thank you for listening.